Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a foundation review slash wear test. I have never done I think a review video on my channel ever. I have never done a review video ever. I don't think, have I? I don't think so. So I'm not really sure like how to do one of these videos. I've seen other people's videos, so that's where I'm kind of getting the gist at. But I am just gonna apply this on my face, tell you how I feel, and tell you how I feel at the end of the day. Right now it is 2:25 p.m. and yeah, I don't go to bed until around 11 to 12, so I'll probably be wearing it for about 8 hours. I'll probably take it off around 10 or 11. So yeah, we're gonna get about a pretty good wear test out of this foundation, which I haven't even told you what the foundation is yet. You probably could tell by the title. It is the new LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation. I first liked to use the LA Girl Pro High Definition Illuminating Foundation. They have a white shade. I like to use this to mix in with other foundations just because I am so fair, and a lot of foundations, even their lightest shade, still do not match me. So I like to use this to mix in with them. But I actually recently purchased the actual foundation itself, so I liked that one to mix in with foundations. I feel like it always made my foundations look better no matter what they were. So yeah, I'm excited to, well, I actually wore this last week, but I didn't wear it for, I mean, I did wear it for all day, but I really didn't look at my skin. I just kind of did my makeup for fun that day, so I did put this on, but today is going to be like an actual wear test. I'm gonna see how it wears throughout the day. So yeah, let's just get started, I guess. I don't know if you're supposed to wear primers in foundation review videos, but I never wear foundation without a primer, so I'm gonna put a primer on. I'll probably just put like a simple primer on just because. For primer today, I think I'm just gonna throw on this Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, just because this has gone with every foundation I've ever used. It's more of, I feel like, moisturizer. It's like a moisturizing primer. So I'm just gonna pop this on really quick. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to apply one half with a brush and one half with a sponge, just because I feel like a lot of people like to do both, or like some people prefer just a brush and some people prefer just a sponge. I'm the type of person that prefers more of a sponge, but some foundations I have applied with a brush and actually did like them better that way. So I'm just going to see with this foundation how it goes. And actually it does come with a pump as well, if I didn't already say. And I went to LA Girl's website just to read like the description on the foundation itself, and their description is with a soft and suede-like finish, Pro Matte Foundation will have you covered and shine-free all day. Creamy liquid formula provides smooth and buildable coverage for both day and nighttime wear. Minimize the appearance of pores and fine lines for an even, soft, focused effect. Paraben-free formula with added vitamin E, B5, and sunflower oil. So that is their little description of the foundation. So I guess we will see if their claims do add up. And my skin type is more normal. I don't get too oily. I don't really get oily, and I don't really get dry. I mean, during the winter time, I might get a little bit dry, but like not at all. And during the summertime, I might get a little bit oily, but nothing that's like too drastic or anything. It's just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump one pump of it on the back of my hand. So there is one pump, and I'm just gonna take my finger and dot it on my face, just because with a brush anyway, this I feel like helps. I usually only dot foundations on my face if I'm using a brush, just because I don't want the foundation to build up in the center and like become really weird in the center. And by the way, this is the Morphe Y6 brush. And I am just going to start blending it around, I guess. And one thing I love about this foundation in particular is the lightest shade is a complete match for my skin tone. Like, it matches me completely perfectly, and I have never actually experienced that. I feel like except with maybe 1 or 2 other foundations, and I have quite a bit of foundations. With this brush, it seems to be looking like it's sitting on top of my skin. Like, actually, it's like super weird. Like, I'll zoom in and show you guys what I'm talking about. Now that we're really close and personal, can you tell like what I'm talking about when I say it's sitting on top of my skin? Like, especially right in this area, and then like right up here, it like looks disgusting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another pump on my hand, and actually this time blend it in with a sponge. I'm just gonna go over this area with a sponge really quick, because I do find that this dry. I found out when I first applied it before last week that this did dry really fast. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to blend this out with the sponge. I'm using my Real Technique sponge, by the way. And when I use a sponge, I usually just like to dip it right on there and then blend it out. Okay, so far, this foundation definitely doesn't look full coverage. I can't remember if that's what they said it looked. It was a full coverage foundation. It says buildable coverage for both day and night. Okay, so I'm guessing it's trying to say that it's probably more of a medium coverage you can wear during the day, and more of full coverage if you build it up for like a nighttime look. So I'm gonna go ahead with one more pump. So this is my 3rd pump of this foundation, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on the areas where I want more coverage to see if it can be to see if it's actually buildable. Oh, okay, with this 2nd layer, I'm actually really loving how it's looking on my skin right now. I think it looks super nice. So I put my 2nd layer on, and it definitely looks a lot more full coverage now. I can still see my freckles peeking through, but I feel like I can always see my freckles peeking through any foundation I wear. So that's like normal for me for a full coverage foundation. But honestly, I think the foundation looks good. It's like, okay, it looks good. It looks nice on my face, but it like looks good and bad at the same time. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it looks like it's half sunken into my skin and half sitting on top of my skin. So like, it doesn't look terrible. I don't even know what I'm trying to explain. Like, I don't know, I think it looks good on my skin. Like, I feel like some areas look like it's sitting on top of my skin, some areas looks like it's sinking into my skin. Like, I don't know how to explain it. All I know is it does look nice on my skin. It does look nice. I'm not saying it doesn't look nice. I think it does look nice. But I don't know, I'm trying to like in depth tell you how it looks on my face, but I can't, like, I've never done this before, so it's kind of hard for me to explain, I guess. Okay, so like when I'm looking at myself right here, it looks nice, but like up close, like if you get really, really close, it looks like it's like emphasizing my pores. Like, it looks like it's sunken into each one of my pores. Like, does that make sense? That's what it looks like up close. But I mean, powder and stuff might be able to fix that, so I'm going to go ahead and put my concealer on real quick. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 5 Ivory. I'm so happy that they came out with a lighter shade of this concealer, because I love this concealer so much, and now I can actually wear it. So I'm only going to put it on that part of my face right there, and also prime my lids with it, but I don't want to put it on the rest of my face, like on my forehead or my chin or anything, just because I want to see how the foundation works in those areas, because I know a lot of people don't put it in all those areas. They might just put it underneath their eyes to hide their under eye circles, or, you know, most people just put concealer underneath their eyes. I never have a problem with this concealer. And right now, my skin looks so disgusting where I put my concealer. like it looks like my sponge is picking up my foundation. I don't know, maybe I let the foundation dry too much before I went in with my concealer. I'm not really sure, but that's what it looks like to me. That's all I'm noticing. I feel like it just picked up my foundation and my concealer and stuff right in this area. Okay, so I guess I will move on to my powder. I'm gonna use this Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Transparent Powder. Okay, so this is actually completely dried down on my face. Like I'm not gonna even set the rest of my face. I'm only gonna set where my concealer is. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my sponge and set my creases and stuff, because the Fit Me concealer does crease pretty fast, so you gotta set it really fast. So I'm gonna take that. I'm actually gonna dip my powder my sponge right in the powder like this, and just set my under eyes and my eyelids. So only in my little T-zone area is where I set my face with powder. So that is going to be it for this part of the video. I'm gonna come back with my makeup done. I'm actually gonna go record my St. Patrick's Day makeup tutorial, and I will be right back. But yeah, I will be right back to check in when my makeup is done. So the powder, I'm gonna just say real quick, the powder looks fine on my face. It seemed to fix the problem like right here on my cheeks where it was like lifting up. But yeah, my skin right now looks decent. My forehead is actually creasing a little bit, so I'm just going to blend that in with a sponge. Okay. And I will be back in a second. Okay, so I am now back and my makeup is on, and yeah, this by the way is my St. Patrick's Day makeup tutorial. I don't know which one's going up first, whether it's this one or that one. So yeah, I think this one. So this look will be coming soon to my channel, so stay tuned. But yeah, I love the way this makeup turned out, but my face makeup, let me see. So I see my bronzer and my highlight, my blush went on really nicely, but I just took, what brush did I do? I used this Morphe brush, this big brush for my bronzer, and I kind of just squeezed it and went to go like down my nose, like bronze the side of my nose / contour my nose a little bit. And I can tell right here that it wiped off all like my foundation and my concealer. Like if you can see right there, it did do that, so that's kind of sucks. And like my nose just looks so disgusting. It is now, ooh, it's pretty late actually. It's now 4:19, and I put this on what, 2 hours ago, an hour and a half ago. So I've been just sitting here filming this tutorial. That's why it took me so long. But yeah, so that's what happened during my video. But that's what happened while I was applying the rest of my makeup. But other than that, the rest of my face looks really nice. The rest of my face looks really, really nice. Just my nose is the part that looks disgusting. And just a little bit right between my forehead right here. But other than that, the rest of my face looks really, really, really nice. But yeah, so I will be checking in probably maybe once or twice before I end up taking this off. But yeah, so I will see you in a couple hours. Hi guys, it's time for my nighttime check-in. I've had my foundation on. I've had this foundation on for right now. By the way, I just grabbed my I grabbed Andrew's iPad because my phone's on the charger right now, so I couldn't bring it up here. But it is 8:25, and so I've had this foundation on since 2:30, so about 6.5 hours, or 6 hours exactly. And I was gonna do my wear test right now, because in about half an hour I'm gonna be announcing my giveaway winner for my for the Spoiled Lips glitter palette, and right after that I'm probably gonna go right to bed, because Grayson decided to fall asleep early and I am so exhausted. So by the way, my eye makeup is still going strong, but that's not what we're looking at right now. My face makeup. So I went about like the day as if I normally would, so I always touch my nose a lot during the day and I don't really realize it. So my foundation around my entire nose right here is completely gone, like literally gone. There's nothing like on the tip of my nose at all. And around my nose is really cakey as well, and like just right this area right here is where my foundation is the worst right now. But everything else looks really, really good. Oh, actually, my forehead up here looks a bit cakey as well. But like my cheek area right here looks really amazing, and right here. And you can see that my bronzer is on just a little bit. You can see a little bit of my bronzer still, not a lot though. And why am I staring at this brow? This brow looks bomb right now, and this brow is like coming off. I am a mom, so I have Grayson touching my face. I be touching my face. I overall just have a lot going on in my face during the day, so if my foundation wears off, it's normal for me anyway. My foundations wear off the same way. I have this weird line right here. I don't know what that's from, to be honest with you. But yeah, my forehead just looking a little bit cakey right around the middle of my eyebrows and right here. But other than that, my makeup looks pretty bomb right now. My highlight is still popping. Are you kidding me? But yeah. That is going to be it for this check-in, I guess. Would I wear this foundation again? Absolutely. I think it wore pretty good, to be honest with you guys. I look a little bit shiny, but not too bad. I mean, it's only been 6 hours, so I mean, a normal day if I would wear makeup would probably be about 6 to 8 hours. And even though it's worn off around my nose and stuff and right in my forehead, it's probably because I was touching it or Grayson was touching it, so it had rubbed off. Like, I literally was down on Grayson's belly giving him kisses, so my whole face was touching him. So the fact that only a little bit of it wore off, like in this area where it was touching, seems normal to me. So I would definitely recommend this foundation. It looks super nice on the skin, especially if you are oily. I think you would love this foundation. If you are dry, I don't know if I would recommend this to you if you are really dry. I have more normal skin, so I can get away with a ton of different foundations. And yeah, so I actually really like this foundation. And yeah, that is, did you want me to zoom in to show you what it looks like? I'm actually going to zoom you guys in real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is like my nose area right here. This really is completely normal for me for my makeup. At least around my nose always looks like that's like the foundation never wants to stick to my nose no matter what I'm wearing, no matter what. It could be also the concealer. I put concealer over it as well. So, and like right here in the middle of my forehead. So you have my forehead and my nose as the worst areas. But yeah, other than that, like my face looks amazing right here still. And like my highlight, like I said, is still popping. My bronzer, my blush have faded a little bit, but like I said, for me, that is actually pretty normal. But yeah, all that really matters is would I wear this foundation again? Absolutely. So that is it for this foundation review. If you can tell, I'm about to like wash my face and go to bed. I have my robe on and everything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this foundation review, and let me know if you guys want me to try out any other foundations for you guys. Leave it down below in the comments, and I will definitely try whatever you want me to try. Really, I will. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and click the notification bell so that way you get notified every time that I post a video. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.